Hi, everybody. So we are currently watching the episode 5 of Marvel's What If. And I think we're probably going to be stopping here for Yuri. I'll try to watch the rest of it, but we'll talk about what we've seen so far, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
there's zombies.
There are zombies, yes.
There's a movie. There's another movie, but only all the Avengers are zombies. Turn all of the bad guys to other zombies.
Yep. So far, that seems to be what's going on. We got to the plot of how the zombie apocalypse started with Prim's wife, right?
Yeah, but I'm really glad that Spider-Man doesn't. Which way he will be turned into a zombie. I know probably Spider-Man will live because in the cover. I got a hint, and it's like Spider-Man is wearing Doctor Strange tape.
Okay. Well, we saw the cape, yeah.
And I guess it will happen soon.
Okay. I am going to finish watching it, so I'll verify whether that did happen or not. But Yuri's going to stop because zombies are scary for a 6-year-old, right?
Yes. And where we just saw a zombie, that was the most serious one.
It was. And we did talk about it. We talked about why zombies are scary. Why are zombies scary?
Because, I don't know.
Okay.
Before we do the video, tell me.
I will. I'll tell you, okay? All right.
Before we just see a hand?
Yeah, right now there's just a hand on the screen, but yep.
Probably pop out a zombie.
Well, I don't know. I'm going to see. Okay?
And you I hope you can tell me.
All right.
I'll probably watch my own video.
All right. Okay. All right. So, all right. Well, I'll be back in just a minute after I watch the show.
Yep, but you've been warned.
You've been warned. It's pretty scary.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So I've finished watching the episode. Yuri did not see the rest of it. All right.
Yeah, but there were zombies.
There were zombies, right?
All of them.
Yeah. It tried to go a little bit lighter after that part that Yuri saw because it went into kind of a Last Kids on Earth thing where it talked about the rules of fighting zombies given by Peter Parker. It kind of goes that they get this signal from this base that they're trying to get to. And they're traveling there, and they keep losing people on the way. And they finally get there, and they find Vision at the base. And the Mind Stone is what's keeping all the zombies out of the base. So there's no zombies inside the base. So we have the base, the military base. And the Avengers get there. Well, the surviving Avengers, right? Then they go inside, Vision's inside, and Vision found a cure for the zombie plague. He cured Scott Lang. He's there inside a jar, just his head, and he's alive, and he's talking to him and making really bad jokes. And then they also find the Black Panther, but they also find the Scarlet Witch there, and she's a zombie, and she's pretty strong. Scarlet Witch is a very, very strong character.
Yeah, she's like the most strongest Avenger.
They're trying to escape from Wanda, from the Scarlet Witch, and they're trying to get away, and she's really powerful. And then what happens is Vision says, I can't go with you, I have to stay with her. So he tears out his stone from his forehead and he gives it to them so they could broadcast the cure. They're going to go on a jet, they're going to fly to Wakanda, and at Wakanda, they're going to broadcast the signal to the world and cure everybody of zombies.
Did that happen?
It did not happen, no.
Why?
Wow. All right, we have Peter Parker, we have Scott Lang, we have the Black Panther. So those three are going to Wakanda. Then, if you remember on the timeline, right, when we started was when Bruce Banner got deposited to Earth, right? When Thanos was coming, he said Thanos is coming. So we're going to Wakanda, and you remember when Thanos came to Wakanda? So we have the jet flying into Wakanda, right? Where Black Panther lives. Then we see zombie Thanos with the gauntlet. And that's the end of the episode.
It's not over?
It's the end. Thanos is a zombie. Thanos has the Infinity Gauntlet. What could a zombie with an Infinity Gauntlet do? Exactly.
Yeah.
He can do anything. Now he doesn't have the Soul Stone because that's from they were taking that from in the jet, right? But he could just get the Soul Stone from them, and then he has all the stones. He could snap his fingers and make half the people disappear. Of course, they're all zombies now, so I don't know if he'd do that. What would a zombie wish for? I don't know. Maybe
To kill everybody?
Maybe he'll kill everybody, right?
Even Spider-Man?
So this ending is also dark. It's a little more vague too, because we don't really know what happens at the end, right? We don't really know what happens, right? So
I'm glad Spider-Man lived.
yeah, Spider-Man did live. Well, I think nobody really lived, but I guess Spider-Man lived. Okay.
In the episode.
In the episode, you're right. All right. So he didn't die on screen. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know you didn't watch the whole thing, but did you like any of the things you watched? I mean, you liked the Spider-Man lived, right?
Yeah.
So any other thoughts about that?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. I liked the last one better, number 4. This one, it was kind of scary. It's a little bit more thinking, which was okay. It was okay.
This is the worst one so far. It's my 5th one.
Mm-hmm. I can understand that you would think this one was bad, but you haven't seen the whole thing, and we'll put an asterisk next to your rating of it. But yeah, so this one, not so good for a 6-year-old. Zombies are scary.
It can be a 6-year-old if they're not scared of zombies.
I would probably put this one out of the 5, maybe 3rd, I guess, maybe in the middle. I mean, it's okay. The Watcher doesn't show up though. He doesn't show up in this one. I was expecting more Watchers as the episodes go on, but we didn't get any Watcher.
Maybe the next one will be more.
Maybe the next one will be all about Watcher. Yeah. Okay. Not good for dogs either, by the way. I had to put Shelfay's muzzle on because she was barking too much at the zombies.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Maybe she thought it was dogs.
Maybe she thought it was dogs. You're right. All right. So that's
So much dogs that she's barking. Oh, look.
Maybe. So that's our thoughts, everybody. Like and subscribe. Share the video. Have a good day. All right.
Yep.
Bye.
Shelfie is really upset.
Yeah, she's upset over there. All right. See you. Bye.
Bye.